What's good? Y'all know who it is, y'all know what it is. It's your boy coming in, chop it up, see what y'all doing out there. We got it's like 99 degrees out here in LA, man. It's a scorcher. It's hot as hell out here. And I said, you know what, man, let me come in and chop it up with y'all. What's up, James? Come in, say what's popping. Got a little bit of things. What's popping? What's going on, Frank? Got a little bit of news, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Yoli? What's up, Shaky Red? We'll come in. We're going to talk a little bit, man. We got a little bit of activity, man. Actually, today's a pretty good day. About a bunch of different things to talk about. You know, I'm going to come in. I'm going to throw my oars in the water and start getting my little row on around this piece. But, you know, I'm good, y'all, man. Like I said, it's 99 degrees here in LA, man. It's hot as hell. What's going on, Hub? Hot as hell. But we still got to talk about what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? First things first, man. Before I get into all the other little basketball stuff, there's a lot of basketball news, man. But the first thing that I want to get out the way is this whole situation between Manny Pacquiao, who just beat Keith Thurman, just whipped his ass on Saturday, and Floyd Mayweather going back and forth on social media, and whether or not there's going to be a Pacquiao and Mayweather 2 fight. And you know, man, and here's the thing. You know, those of us who love boxing, man, like myself, you know, now MMA is now out and everyone is more in tune to that. But I'm old school. I like boxing, man. And right now, boxing is boring. It's boring as hell. There's nothing exciting. So I would love to see a Floyd Mayweather-Manny Pacquiao fight just out of sheer boredom. You know what I'm saying? Not because it's going to be anything that's even competitive. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's going to be anything that's going to really be about really boxing or anything. The sweet science is just from the entertainment aspect, and that shows how far boxing has fell off the map. You know what I'm saying? But if you didn't know, Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao has been going back and forth on social media. And one thing that I can always say about Floyd Mayweather is that he always knows how to get under everybody's skin. He knows how to keep his name out there. He knows how to keep everybody hoping and praying that somebody is going to beat his ass. A lot of y'all want to see Floyd get his ass whooped, man. A lot of you guys. But guess what? 50 have tried and 50 have failed. You know what I'm saying? And what we need to understand is that no matter what Floyd says, you know what I'm saying, no matter what money he shows on social media, the man is 42 years old. Okay? When you are pining for a man that is 42 years old to fight another man that's 40 years old, that just goes to show you how sorry things are going in the boxing division. And I saw what you said, James. I'm going to answer your question to that. The boxing is boring as hell. What's up, Prez? It's boring. But if Floyd and Manny get in the ring, I know I'll be watching it. But what I won't be doing is paying for the shit. That's what's not going to happen, okay? I'm never going to pay for another fight in boxing ever again. I refuse. The last time I got caught, what's up, Sharon, my cousin out there? The last time my pockets got raped was on the Floyd Manny Pacquiao first fight. My pockets got raped, okay? Because that fight was not worth not even $15, okay? I spent all that money. I bought ribs, I did this and that because I couldn't get with nobody because everybody was trying to find a place to watch the fight, and I ain't trying to just go up in somebody's house, man. I know a lot of y'all, man. Y'all would have sat next to the Ku Klux Klan Grand Wizard David Duke to sit up and watch that fight. You would have been right at his house. But me, man, I mean, I don't be trying to invite myself to people's cribs and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't do any of that. I said, you know what, man, let me go get my own money. I got my money. I bought the fight, went and got my own ribs, had my own drink, and me and my wife sat there, and I was mad because I knew my pockets just got raped, and I just knew Floyd was spending my money, okay? Because that fight was bullshit, all right? And I don't care what nobody says. Freddie Roach, who is Manny Pacquiao's manager, is talking about, oh, we knocked Floyd out and all of that. Man, I'm telling you this now, man. I don't care how good Manny looked, man. Manny looked great against Keith Thurman, but Keith Thurman ain't Floyd Mayweather, okay? And with all that being said, I really don't think there's going to be any fight, all right? Let me tell you why there's not. Number one, what a lot of you Floyd Mayweather haters, and there's a lot of you guys out there, because you guys, what you don't like about him is that he tells you that he's great, he spends his money, he spends it in your face, and you're mad. And I don't understand why you're counting another man's pockets. I wouldn't care if the man counted every cent in the world. Wouldn't bother me. But a lot of you guys get emotional, and you hope that somebody's gonna whip his ass. It's not happening, okay? Floyd is never going to put himself into a position that he's going to get his ass whooped. It's not going to happen, all right? Second of all, for those of you guys that are running around really thinking Manny got the upper hand because he won this fight, let me tell you something right now. The fight that he just had against Keith Thurman, Floyd Mayweather was the promoter. Floyd was making money off of Manny, and that's what you guys don't get. Why do I need to fight a guy who I'm getting paid off of him? He's under me. Manny Pacquiao works for Floyd. That's what you guys don't understand. You novice people to the game. You MMA cats who want to just see a boxing match only to see somebody lose and don't follow the sport. You don't understand that Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions was the promoter in Manny Pacquiao's fight he just had. Manny don't even promote his own fights. He's got Floyd promoting his fights. I wonder why. Okay? So for them to say, hey man, if you want to remain relevant, you need to fight me and all of that. Floyd's like, dude, you work for me, man. All right? That's like you going to your job trying to fight your manager at your job. You may not like him. He may be an asshole, but what you better not do is try to fight the guy that's keeping you employed. Okay? So that's what I got to say about that, man. Number one, it's not going to happen. All right? Number two, it's not going to happen. And number three, if it does happen, I'm not paying for it. Okay? Because it's going to be boring as hell. There's no way Manny is going to hit Floyd. It's not going to happen. If he gets into the ring, it will be... Sorry about that. It will be the same exact situation. Manny swinging and missing and Floyd doing all of this, and it's going to be boring, and you're going to be mad again, and it's going to be 51-0. Okay? There's not going to be any ass whoopings when it comes to fighting Floyd. All right? You guys were hoping that Canelo Alvarez was going to beat him. Didn't happen. You guys hoped that Andre Berto was going to beat him. Didn't happen. You guys knew for a fact that Manny Pacquiao was going to knock his ass out. Didn't happen. And then you guys got super desperate talking about, hey, Conor McGregor's going to knock him out with one punch. And Conor McGregor got his ass kicked. Okay? And the only reason why he stayed in the ring that long is because Floyd was just letting him be around. But when that round 8 came, it was barbecue chicken. Okay? So you guys can continue to keep hating Floyd. You can continue to be mad. But there's no way in hell that Manny Pacquiao is going to beat Floyd Mayweather in the ring. And why should he? Floyd is 42 years old. Okay? There's no reason for him to come out. And if you talk about, well, Floyd's going to go broke like a lot of you guys say, man, Floyd Mayweather's net worth is $560 million. Manny Pacquiao, his net worth is $240. Okay? And Floyd is getting paid off of Manny. Let's just get that understood. Because Al Heyman works for Floyd. And that's who is Manny's manager, Al Heyman. Okay? So if I was Floyd, man, I would just continue to do what I do. I'd continue to own my strip club, go in there. I would continue to count my money on social media, and I would continue to get paid off of Gervonta Davis, and get paid off at Manny Pacquiao and everybody else. I wouldn't even think about getting back in the ring and fighting, because it's not going to do you any good, bro. Winning an extra $300 million and going and doing all of that, man, as soon as you get back in the ring and try to fight Manny again and you beat Manny again, the next thing 2 years later, we'll be talking about Manny, give Manny another chance to fight him again, and then you'll have Manny Pacquiao 3, and then these dudes will be 57 years old fighting. Man, I'm sick of these cats, man. We don't need to see them again. Okay? So let's get that all out the way. All of this is lip service to sell fights. All right? And if you guys are still paying for these damn fights, you got more important things to worry about. Because I'm telling you, man, I'm not getting robbed by these guys no more. It ain't happening, okay? I guarantee you I'll find a way to watch that shit on the internet. I am not paying for no more fights, man. That was it. That damn Manny Pacquiao fight, and Floyd Mayweather, that was the last one. They didn't get another cent out of your boy, okay? And when Floyd fought Conor McGregor, you best believe I had a destination. I had a destination already. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, let me figure this shit out. I went right to somebody else's house, ate up all their food, drunk up all their drink, and did all of that. Okay? And that's exactly what I'll do anytime there's another fight. I'm not paying for it, dog. I'm not. I'm just not. Okay? So I just want to make that clear. All this lip service, at the end of the day, there's two things we need to understand. Number one, Floyd ain't coming back to fight Manny Pacquiao. And number two, if he did come back to fight Manny Pacquiao, it would be the same exact situation. Manny missing a whole lot of punches, Floyd blocking a whole lot of punches, and some counter punches. Nobody's getting knocked out. There's not going to be any blood. There's not going to be any TKOs or 10 8 counts, standing 8 counts, none of that shit. It's just going to be a bunch of old-ass dudes in the ring sparring around. Now, if Manny wants to really show what he can do, tell him to get in the ring with Errol Spence. That's what he doesn't want to do. Tell him to get in the ring with Errol Spence. Errol Spence Jr. will put them hands on his ass. Okay? Let's understand that. Because those of you guys who really thought Keith Thurman was all of that, Keith Thurman he's a dump truck. There's no reason why you're undefeated, you're 30 years old, and you let a man that's 10 years older than you beat your ass, man. Just totally beat your ass, dog. Manny beat his ass, but that is not gonna happen if he gets in the ring with Errol Smith. Okay? Errol Spence, I should say. That's not gonna happen. And if he gets in the ring with Floyd Mayweather, you guys just let me know whose house I can go to. I'll show up. But if you got a bucket at the door talking about everybody dropping $5, I'm gonna turn right around and leave, because I am not paying for no fights. Period. That's it. So I wanted to put that out there, make that extremely clear, and I will answer all your questions when I get done. The second thing that happened here in LA today, my boy Phil Corral, what's up, Felipe? Your Los Angeles Clippers just had the formal press conference with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. All right? And I'm going to tell you this right now. All right? The Clippers are really doing a full court press here in Los Angeles to try to spin the damn wheel to try to get people to get the Clippers on the board. And you know what? They're doing a pretty good job at it. Steve Ballmer went absolutely crazy today in the press conference. Okay? And that's what you can do when you're the richest man in sports. You can get on there and act a fool, which is what he did. Screaming and hollering, running around talking about how excited he was and all of this and that. Okay? Because when you got as much money as Ballmer got, you got to find something to be excited about. Because you damn sure ain't going to be excited about counting your money. That's definitely not going to make him excited. Okay? So, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George made it clear today that they said we've always been Clipper fans. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? From what I knew, Paul George wanted to be Kobe, you know. But Supposedly they're not trying to have a battle of Los Angeles. They're just going to play their game. They're just going to come in and do what they needed to do. But there is a little bit of rumblings about Magic Johnson may have said a little bit too much in the negotiations, and Kawhi Leonard did kind of allude to he was very close to signing with the Lakers. I don't believe that. I don't. Okay, I think he already knew what he was going to do. All right, and then he started talking about how nothing got out of his meeting. There wasn't any leaks or anything like that. But at the end of the day, man, we're going to see what happens, man. They did a very good job today. I think the Clippers are definitely on the come up, man. But at the end of the day, we got to see who plays, man. You know, we can talk all till the cows come home. They look like they got a good team. He said he wanted to go. Another reason why he went with the Clippers, Phil, is because of Doc Rivers, and Doc Rivers had a championship pedigree, and this, that, and the third. But at the end of the damn day, man, we're gonna see. All right, I don't see anybody having a advantage as far as the Lakers and the Clippers are concerned here in Los Angeles. I don't see that right now, unless Andre Iguodala comes to one of these teams. It's right now, it's a crapshoot. You know what I'm saying? It all depends, because there's the injury bug is going to bite somebody. Whoever doesn't get bit by the injury bug when it comes out of those two teams is going to be the team that's going to be in the Western Conference Finals. Am I going to go as far as to say they're going to go to the finals? I'm not going to say that, because you got teams like Houston. Pau Gasol just signed with the Blazers. The Blazers are looking very, very nasty. Okay? And you got a lot of stuff that's going to be happening. All right? So we will see. It will be exciting. I just want somebody from LA to win a chip. I don't give a damn which team it is, because when LA's winning chips, I'm winning chips. Okay? And I'm winning chips like chips that are on the damn crap table chips. Because when basketball was brewing here, that's when everybody wants to open up their wallets. So I'm hoping that somebody wins. I don't care which one, because I'll be at the parade. Don't matter to me. All right? And let's talk about this Zion Williamson shoe contract that he just got from Nike and the Jordan brand. I put up earlier today that it was a 7-year, $75 million contract, which is a lot of money for a 19-year-old kid. All right? That's a lot. Now, later on today, somebody I saw ESPN came in and they revised that number. It's not a 7-year, $75 million contract. It's a 5-year, $75 million contract. Okay, so for a lot of people that was out there, we were talking about it earlier, that they thought that Zion should have got a $100 million deal. All right, I said that it probably is a $100 million deal with the incentive clauses. Okay, but now that it has been changed to a 5-year, $75 million contract, it is now the most lucrative contract in NBA rookie history. LeBron had the record with $90 million when he came in 2003 with Nike, $90 million for 7 years. Okay, that works out to $12.5 million a year. Okay, and LeBron was 18, so LeBron was actually younger than Zion, because Zion's 19. Okay, so his contract was $12.5 million for the first 7 years of his contract. Okay, Zion, 5 years, $75 million. Is $15 million a year. Okay? For a 19-year-old who ain't even dribbled not one dribble in the NBA yet. He's getting $15 million plus the $6 million that he's going to be getting on the court. So that's 21 M's right there. Okay? And so as far as the annual salary, Zion Williamson has the top all-time rookie contract in NBA basketball history as far as endorsement deal. But the money itself, LeBron got him by maybe 15 million. But that's 2 more years on a contract. So this is what I've been trying to tell you about the shoe wars. Okay? The shoe wars in basketball is going to dictate what happens on the court. I've said it. I've been saying it, and now it's being proven. It's being proven that I know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay? So, salute to Zion Williamson for being 19 years old, who's going to be making $21 million a year. And in about 4 or 5 years, that dude is going to be the highest paid player in the NBA, at least off the court. Okay? Because the thing about an NBA contract, and what I try to teach you guys, when you have an NBA contract, you're only getting paid to play basketball. Then it's how many, did you make the All-Star team? Did we make the finals? Did you become an MVP? Did you shoot a certain field goal percentage? Did you get a certain amount of rebounds? And all that little itty bitty money, man. It's like your job. You're not going to get another check. You'll get a bonus. You might get a Christmas bonus. You might get a raise, but you're not going to get an additional salary. But off the court, it's barbecue chicken, because Zion can have a shoe deal. Zion can go get a clothing deal. Zion can go get a hat deal. Zion can go get a car deal, which is what a lot of these guys do. They'll be repping a car deal, okay? Zion can start doing the State Farm commercial, since Chris Paul his ass ain't going to be doing nothing. They need to put Zion in there. He can get paid so many different ways, okay? Shit. He's down there in New Orleans. I wouldn't be surprised if Zion Williamson does a Popeye's chicken commercial. That's right down there in New Orleans. Shit. Love that chicken from Popeye's. Zion over there eating some Popeye's chicken. Don't get it messed up. Okay? I'm just being honest with you. When you have his kind of marketing power, everybody's knocking on his door. It's just a matter of what I want to endorse. Okay? The main deals you get when you're an athlete at that age, you look at Shaquille O'Neal. Let's just go back to 94 when he came in the league. Actually, Shaquille O'Neal came in 93, okay? 92-93 season, okay? When Shaquille O'Neal came into the league, Shaquille O'Neal had a Reebok shoe deal. Shaquille O'Neal had the Pepsi deal. Remember the Pepsi deal? Zion don't have a drink deal yet. So Shaq had Pepsi. Shaq had Reebok. Shaq had a Chevrolet deal, cars, okay? And then Shaq had a record deal, okay? Now, I don't think Zion gonna get a record deal, but Zion only got one deal, and he's already getting $15 million per on that. $15 million per on the Nike deal. $6 to $8 to $9 million on the court deal. He needs to get up with Pepsi Cola, somebody. He needs to get with Coca-Cola, Sprite. He needs to get something, okay? He gets those. He gets him a car deal, whether it be GM, Ford, it could be whatever, Ram, Dodge, it doesn't matter, okay? That guy should be making about $50 million a year before the season starts. Now, he's got the shoe deal. That is solidified, okay? But his deal has been augmented. It's actually a 5-year, $75 million deal. So for a lot of us who were concerned, saying that Zion should have held out for 100 M's, he could have, because the deal that he got from Nike was not even the highest deal he could have got. And this is the kind of stuff that I want to salute Zion Williamson's parents, because they didn't go for the highest deal. The highest deal was Puma. Puma was and Adidas were going to offer him in upwards like $120 million. Okay, but what they did was they asked their son, "What do you want to do? Who do you want to go with?" They didn't say, "Hey son, it's an extra 60 M's. Hey son, it's an extra 30 million. Do this." Like a lot of y'all would have did. Y'all would have pressured your child to do something they didn't want to do. He wanted to be with Jordan. He said that was my dream. My dream was to sign with Jordan. So he signed with Jordan for less. And you know what his parents said? All good. Okay? So once again, salute to Zion Williamson's mother and his stepfather, because they did an excellent job in this entire situation, man. We ain't seen them. They can walk next to you and you wouldn't even know who they were at the grocery store. You can't recognize them. They didn't do a LeVar Ball or running around talking about, it's all about me. You mean my son, man, Lonzo, man, we make him the Lakers and all. They didn't do none of that. And they didn't pressure their son to do nothing, man. They said, son, this is your career. Whatever you want to do, We're down for it. We could have went over there and got the extra 40 million, but why do that when you don't want it? You kids do what they want to do. He's not thinking like you're thinking. He's not thinking, hey man, when he retires, man, he's gonna want that money. He's not gonna be thinking about none of that. He's 19. He wants to wear what he wants to wear. Think about your own kids, okay? Your kids don't want to wear your daddy pants or your mama jeans. They don't want to wear what you wear. They're not wearing your blouses. They're not wearing your polo shirt that you've had since 1989. They're not wearing any of that. You go and you take your old clothes into your 19-year-old son's room and say, hey son, I got some stuff for you, man. Let's see if you can fit some of this stuff. He's not gonna be interested at all in anything you bring him. Not your old ass ties, not your old blazer that you wore at the club. Your son's not interested in any of that. Okay? So for them to say, hey man, son, what do you want to do? Puma's offering over $100 million. Jordan's offering 75. What do you want to do? I want to go with Jordan, Dad. I want to go with Jordan, Mom. All right, we're going to go with Jordan. Okay? I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he's the one that's earning all the damn money. Let's understand that. Ain't none of them going to go out there and shoot no free throws. 75 million, it sounds pretty good for a damn 19-year-old kid. Plus, don't forget the NBA contract. Plus, don't forget about all the other deals that he's going to get. The soda deal's next. Okay? That's the next deal. That's going to make up for the little 25 million that he didn't get. But he wants to be a Jordan athlete. He wants to wear that. He wants to wear the jump man. Yeah, that's me. That's what he wants to wear. And that's what he did. Okay? But I'm telling you, these are the type of things and the type of lessons that are out here in these streets. There's money out here. And you need to be figuring out what you need to do to get some of this money. All right? These kids nowadays, they can command money just doing whatever it is they love to do, man. Our era, we started moving in that direction, but the majority of us don't do what we really want to do in life. We're doing what pays the bills. These kids don't have to do that. Your kid wants to play video games all day. Your kid can make $250,000 playing video games. Okay. He can be a beta tester. He can invent games. He can work for these companies and make all kinds of money. Okay. Your kids can do things you can't do. So if I were you guys and your kids are not too old to listen, I would be looking at whatever they want to do, man, whatever they like. I don't give a damn what it is they like, man, because there's a way to make some money. I would be like, you like to do that? We got to figure out how to make that into something that you can go get an education on, you can get a scholarship on, you can get some kind of big ass bag. Okay? And that's the thing. Even with these damn tennis shoes. Okay, I've been a sneakerhead my whole life, man. Now, man, these kids are taking these shoes, flipping them, buying them for $150 and selling them right back on eBay for $600. What do you have that you can flip like that besides something that's illegal? These kids are doing legal hustles. They're getting paid. They got businesses. Okay, and I'm telling you, man, I'm happy to see it. I'm glad that we're seeing these guys getting their money, man. I'm very happy about that. All right? And that's pretty much what's going on. I'm going to read some of you guys' questions. Y'all got some questions, I'll come in. We talked about 3 different subjects. Okay? Let's see what y'all said. Frank Prado said that came from the pool. Yeah, you need to come from the pool. It's 100 degrees. Frank said Canelo. Hey, man. Canelo, I would love to see Manny Pacquiao fight Canelo Alvarez. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you this right now. Canelo would beat the damn brakes off of Manny. Okay? That's what's going on. James Massey said, you don't think the heavyweights are amping up? Here's the thing about the heavyweight division, man. When you're talking about the heavyweight division, you're obviously talking about Tyson Fury and you're talking about Deontay Wilder, man. Here's the thing about it. Man, I kind of don't like the way those two guys are interacting, man. Those guys kind of act like they like each other a little bit too much for me. Okay? And for me, I don't want to see that. I want to see cats being, not so liked. You know what I'm saying? And it was a good fight, man. But at the end of the day, man, that draw, that just goes to show, man, there shouldn't have been a draw. Okay? Deontay Wilder won the fight, whether it would have been a split decision or whatever. Maybe not. Probably a split decision. Tyson Fury did well, but man, I don't want to see the buddy shit, man. I know damn boxing, man. I don't, man. So I'm a little. There needs to be a third person in there that's gonna shake it up, okay? And so that's how I feel about it. Yeah, it's cool, but outside of them two guys, man, them guys fighting, man, there ain't nothing exciting to watch about it, man. What's up, Grant? Shaky Red said, never, not me. Nah, man, we don't pay for no fights, dog. We ain't doing that. The Prez, what's up? What's up, big dog? Shaky Red said the GOAT. Hey, man, Floyd Mayweather is the GOAT defensively. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see Manny Pacquiao go in there and tear his shoulder up again, because those of y'all who are running around talking about, well, Manny had a hurt shoulder. Freddie Roach, well, his shoulder was hurt. You know why his shoulder was hurt? Because he kept swinging at air. And if you're trying to swing with that much torque, and you're doing all of this, you tore your labrum. That's missing. Maybe if you would have hit his ass, you wouldn't have tore your shit. Okay? That's the way I look at it. Okay? What's up, Sharon, my cousin? Shaky Red said, right on. Sorry fight. That damn Floyd Mayweather, damn Manny Pacquiao fight, that ruined it for me. That was what? 2015? I haven't paid for a fight in 4 years. And I'm not paying for one. It's not a matter of the money, because I have the money. It's just a matter of I don't want to feel stupid after the fight is over. I don't want to feel stupid paying $150 to see a fight. Nothing happens, and then after that, the next day on Instagram, I see Floyd counting all his money, and I'm in there saying that $100 right there is mine. I don't wanna feel like that, like I did last time. After he came in, he was that one of them hundreds he pulled off. I said, yeah, that 100 right there is mine, man. That cat is counting my money, man. I didn't like that shit at all. Man, I'm like, that's not gonna happen again. All right, and it didn't. Shaky said, never. We never gonna pay again. Shaky said, exactly. Prez said, that's not happening. They would get an ass whooping. Absolutely. Okay. Shaky said he's not coming out of retirement. I wouldn't say that Floyd's gonna come out of retirement. He's not gonna come out of retirement to risk his record. He went into the ring against the Japanese kid and made $9 million in 50 seconds. Come on, man. If Floyd could just set up these exhibition fights, man, these tomato cans, and get all y'all to go ahead and pay for pay-per-view, hoping that he gets his ass whooped. And that's the thing that's funny to me. The majority of people who paid to see Floyd fight, y'all are paying to see him lose. And guess what? You guys are consistently getting your money taken. That's the funniest shit in the world to me. I'm gonna pay to see this guy get his ass whooped, and it doesn't happen. And then he fights again, and you pay. And then he fights again, and you pay. And then every time your money just gets gone. And then you got the audacity and unmitigated gall to complain that he's counting money out on the internet. He's counting your money, fool. That's whose money he's counting. Okay? Shaky Red said he's a smart fighter. Okay? He is. Felipe Corral said Floyd is the greatest. He is. Okay? Greatest defensive fighter ever. Okay? Shaky Red said, I bet his last fight against my brother and son, and laughed all the way to the bank. Exactly. Because these people can't stand Floyd. This is the thing that I love about Floyd Mayweather. I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan. Okay? And the reason why I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan is because anybody who can get folks so emotionally charged that you will eagerly pay to a fight to see him lose, and eagerly bet anybody who is pro Floyd Mayweather your hard-earned money, only to see it disappear every time, I gotta give a salute to, man. That dude is getting paid without nobody liking him, and he is emptying all y'all pockets every time he does something. I gotta give that boy credit for that shit. What's up, Sarah? Phil said money team, the money team, TMT. Shaky Red said none of that. Sarah said we shall see what happens. That's true. Prez said, come to the firm, big dog. Yeah, I got to talk to you about that, Prez. We got something cracking that I may have to take you up on that offer. We're going to talk about that. Shaky Red said, not going to happen. Nah, it's not going to happen. Sarah says, what's up, Phil? Victor Hales, what's up? OG said, ha, LeVar Ball. Yeah, LeVar Ball, man. LeVar Ball is how's he looking right now? How's the big baller brand? You know, we the big baller brand. We BBB. You know what I'm saying? You know what? That's what we do, man. We big ballers. How's all that working out? Not working out at all, man. Lonzo lost so much money listening to his big ass mouth daddy, man. He could have had a big ass contract like Zion. Okay? He could have had a huge ass contract. But his damn dumb ass daddy. And a lot of y'all ain't no different. Y'all would have been right up there ruining your son's situation. Ruining your daughter's situation just because you wanted to make it about you. And unfortunately, Lonzo took the L on that, man. He ain't never gonna get that money back. Okay, sup, Raj? And JJ Lee said, I love Floyd. I can't understand the haters. Hey, man, when you're dealing with people, hold on a second, man. This LA, there's always a siren. There's always a siren in Los Angeles, man, and it ain't always police. The majority of them is these damn EMTs. They're always going somewhere, man. Always. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The reason why, Ann, is because people don't mind you being great. They just don't want you to tell them they're great. They don't want you to say it. Okay? As long as you don't say it, you're good. But as soon as you start saying, I'm the greatest in the world. Floyd ain't no different than Muhammad Ali. Even though Muhammad Ali when he was doing all of that was before my time. Okay? But when I talked to my father about it, and I am friends with people in the Ali family, at the end of the day, Muhammad Ali was more hated than Floyd Mayweather. Picture that. The greatest himself, who was beloved everywhere. In the 1960s, hated. He was hated more than anybody. Death threats, all of that. Okay? But guess what he said? I am the greatest. And nobody liked it. Now, Floyd's saying the same shit. But not only is Floyd saying it, Floyd is also in your face. So a lot of people take offense to that. Okay? They take offense to how somebody else is living their life. They take offense to how somebody else is spending their money. And it doesn't make sense to me. Why does that bother these people so much? I hope he get his ass whooped. I hope he goes broke. I'm like, man, y'all stupid, man. Y'all stupid. Don't you know that this is entertainment? Part of the reason why he is making all this money is because he knows how to trigger you guys. People got to understand that, man. But a lot of people, they don't understand it. They get their feelings. They think how they feel is more important than what's going on in the world, man. That's why I don't deal with a lot of people. I don't deal with emotional people. I deal with factual people. If you want to talk to me, you got to be talking facts. You can't come over me talking with emotion, man. Emotion don't mean shit to me. Okay? If you're talking with emotion and you're talking some facts, I'll listen to you. But if you're just talking from emotion, your emotion don't mean shit to me. It don't. You getting all souped up and people putting batteries in your back and all of that shit. That don't mean nothing to me. Okay? You already know. All right? So that's why, Ann. It's like people don't, let me tell you something, man. I had an opportunity. My business partner, Roger Hooks, is on here. We got a company called theflowonline.com, THEFLOW.com. Okay? When we started the company, I came to LA and I interviewed Roy Jones Jr. when he was the undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world. Okay? I came down and I was with him and I was hanging out with him and I got to interview him. Okay? I got the MP3. I think I'm going to start posting all my little interviews. And one thing that Roy told me, and I got it on tape, a lot of you naysayers have said I really didn't do it, but I got it on MP3. Ain't that right, Raj? Okay? So I can prove that it was an interview that I did. All right? Now, when I was talking to him, I was asking him about why he was getting so much flack back during that time, because he was having the same kind of issue, all right, with people hating on him and all of that. Here's what he told me. This is what Roy Jones Jr. told me to my face that I got on tape. He told me, he said, people hate to see greatness. And I said, well, what do you mean by that? He says, people think they like to see greatness, but they hate to see greatness. And I said, well, give me an example. He told me that when he was back in Pensacola, that he used to almost get into fights with people because he said that people was always talking about Michael Jordan and they didn't like Michael Jordan. They said Michael Jordan wasn't great. And no matter how much he said that Jordan was great, people would always say something that wasn't cool, and next thing you know, he'd be ready to fight somebody. Because he would say, how are you going to disrespect what's in your face? When you see somebody like a Michael Jordan, when you see somebody like a Muhammad Ali, when you see somebody that's like a Floyd Mayweather, how do you sit up and say these guys aren't great when it's happening in your face? That's what he told me. He says, it'd be one thing if you didn't see it. But it seems like the more you see somebody being great, the more you try to lie and say he's not. So that's the answer. Okay? You're gonna try to keep saying this dude isn't a great fighter, even though he's shown you 50 times in a row with no losses that he's a great fighter. Doesn't matter what he does outside of the squared circle. So that's the point. People hate to see greatness. They don't want to see greatness. That's why you see people turn on certain players after they've accomplished something. Look at the hate that Tom Brady gets. Okay? Now you're looking at somebody who can't stand Tom Brady, man. I can't stand that dude. TB12, I can't stand TB12. But guess what I won't say? I definitely ain't going to say he's not a great player, because if I did, I would be lying. I would be absolutely lying. Now there's a difference between hating and lying. Okay? There's the way I look at it. Hating is you really know that you're just hating. You really know the person's great, like LeBron James. You really know LeBron James is great. You just hate LeBron James. Okay, that's one thing. All right? But when you try to say he's not, okay, you're lying. Okay? So for me, man, I love to see Tom Brady lose, man. I love to see that dude lose Super Bowls. But when they played earlier this year, and when they played against the Rams, and all of you guys were running around here claiming and knowing, okay, you guys claimed and knew that the damn Rams were going to beat them, I said, I don't like Tom Brady, but I'm going to tell you this right now. The Rams are going to get their asses kicked. And I live in LA. And guess what happened? Exactly what I said. Tom Brady and them went in there and did exactly what I said they were going to do. Why? Because I can hate, but I ain't going to be a liar. And that's the difference. When somebody keeps doing something in your face over and over and over again, and you don't acknowledge it, that's just you lying. Don't gotta like them. Just gotta admit it, like I just did. Tom Brady is a great quarterback that I can't stand, that I hope he loses. I hope that dude loses every time he plays. But guess what? There's one thing that I'm never going to say, that he's not a great player. I'm never going to say that he ain't the best in the game, because he is. That's the point. Okay? And you got to understand, like my boy Roger said, you mean LaBoo-Boo? Yeah, LaBoo-Boo, man, LeBron. But at the end of the day, that's how it goes down, you guys. It goes down like that. You got to figure out what you're going to be. I'm an aficionado, man. That means I'm going to put me above any team, any player, any sport, any fandom, any debate against other people. I'm always going to be true to me. It goes me first, then it goes sports. It ain't never going to be me running around saying dumb shit over a team. It's never, that will never happen. If I believe that my favorite team is going to lose, I'm going to say that shit. If I believe that this is going to happen, I'm going to say that. And I'm going to say it in advance. Okay? And when I say it in advance, I guarantee you probably around 90 to 95% of the time I'm going to be right. Why? Because I'm not going with emotion. I'm not looking at it from an emotional standpoint. Okay? I'm going to look at it from what my football knowledge is, what my basketball knowledge is, what my boxing knowledge is, what my baseball knowledge is, and any other sport. I'm going to analyze it. I'm going to sit down with myself and I'm going to say, this is what I think is going to happen. And then I'm going to say it before it happens. And then probably around 90 to 95% I'm going to be right. And that's how it goes down. And that's why I'm an aficionado. Okay? So that's what's going on, you guys. Just letting it be clear. All right? We're going to see how this all plans out. Every day there's some kind of news coming out or whatever, man. But I'll do a quick recap. What's up, Dexter? I'll do a quick recap. Number one is Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather going to fight for again? I hope not. But if they do fight, save a seat for me at your house because I'm not paying for it. That's definitely not going to happen. I'm not spending a penny on any fights. I'm not spending no penny on anything that is a fight, period. Not even an MMA match. I don't care if John Bones Jones and Conor McGregor fight. I don't care if they fight with naked girls in the damn ring, in the octagon. I'm not paying for anything that's a fight again. Okay? But I'll be at your house. I damn sure will be at your house watching it. All right? And drinking up and eating all your food. Just save me a seat. And no, don't pass no bucket around. We're not in church. Don't be passing around nothing talking about, hey, man, don't be doing, because I'm going to be just like this. Paying for nothing. Okay? All right. So that's what's going on with that. See what anybody else said. Anything else? Hub Reynolds said my hat is great. That's right. I'm a lifetime Yankee fan. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got my boy Jeter. This is one of my hats, my workout hat. You know what I'm saying? I bend it all up, do all of that stuff. Roger Hook said, if Carl Lewis used today's training methods, could he beat Usain Bolt? No. The reason why Carl Lewis will not be able to beat Usain Bolt is because Usain Bolt, his stride is too long. See, I talk about any sport. His stride is too long. Usain Bolt is 6'6". Okay? 6'7". Carl Lewis was like 6'1". Okay? So the amount of time that you put your feet down, you ran track, Raj. What makes you fast is how much ground you can cover, and a lot of that has to do with how fast your feet hit the ground. Okay? The problem is you got somebody who strides, who's probably hitting it just as fast or almost as fast as you, whose stride is about a good meter to a meter and a half longer than Carl Lewis's. Carl would not beat Usain Bolt. I don't care what he did, because Usain could pick him up and put him down just as fast, and his stride is longer. Okay, so if you look at what his stride is, what Carl Lewis's stride is, and you look at what his stride was at 100 meters, I guarantee you, Usain Bolt's stride was probably at least 20 strides less, 15 or 20 strides left to cover the same distance. That's why it wouldn't work. Too tall. That's why you can't beat the dude. Too tall. You would have to pick up and put your feet down so fast, and I don't think it's humanly possible right now. Eventually, somebody will be able to be faster than him, but it ain't gonna be no time soon. Okay. What else y'all got? Y'all got anything else for me? Because if that's it, then that's it. You know what I'm saying? Love all you guys out there, man. If you guys have been missing my lives, man, there is no time limit on going back. Okay, like a lot of my people, they watch my lives while they working out. Like my girl Sarah K. Scott, she be like, I'm on the bicycle. She be on that bicycle, man, hitting that 8 to 10, 12 miles, listening to your boy. All my shit is right here for you to check out. Make sure you share it. I will always come in and have something to say if it's something that I feel that's newsworthy. But like I said before, I went over 3 things today. If you missed it, go back to the beginning. Floyd and Manny Pacquiao. I talked about the press conference with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George and the Clippers. And then I talked about Zion Williamson's deal that has been revised. The money that 19-year-old kid is actually more than what was reported. And that's it. Okay? Love all y'all out there, man. Hope you guys having a good night, man. You guys do the damn thuck dizzle. And we'll holler. Salute.